to Rozitta Rose Paul channel, the place where we embody truth. This is my very first video on my new channel, and this video is going to be about hashtag being single. I mentioned on my channel trailer that I'm going to be dealing with three main topics: hashtag being single, hashtag being a PK, and hashtag being a noble lady. So in this video, I'm going to be dealing with singlehood and relationships. Am I single? Yes, I am, and I like it. So far so good. So I'm going to be talking about overcoming the pressure that singles are given. We live in a generation where so much pressure is being given on singles, because it's as if it should be obvious everyone should be in a relationship. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it's from the West or what, but you see people even at 16 are trying to be in a relationship. They are showing off their relationship and all that. So someone who is at 25 and single feels like, hey God, where did I go wrong? But then it's a wrong picture, it's a wrong perspective that has been given to many singles, and the pressure they are given, they fail to handle it well. And I always say this: if you rush in, you are going to rush out. Overcoming the pressure that singles are being given needs you to understand one main fact, and this is it: that the people who are pressuring you to get into marriage, to get into a relationship, are not the people who are going to lay you the foundation for your life for the next 70, 80, 90, 100 years. No, they're not going to be the ones to lay your foundation. And the decisions that you make are going to affect you first before they affect anyone else. And the worst mistake you can make is to cave in. Where I'm doing my attachments, the very first week I failed to go to work on a Friday because I had to travel to KU to go pick up my certificate. And when I reported to work on Monday, this friend and colleague came up to me and he was like, "Hey Rozitta, where were you on Friday? Molenda kuona big." I laughed. Like, seriously? Should it be a must that when I am happy it's because of a man, when I'm absent I've gone to see a man? You know, I was like, no, geez, why? Like, it should not be obvious. But you see, the pressure that singles are being given comes indirectly. It's in the little things that people say, it's in the little actions that people do, it's in what the social media says about marriage and singlehood and all that. But singles out there, you need to know how to handle it, because you are the one to lay the foundation for your life for the next 100 years. You're the one to lay the foundation for your marriage and not them. People might pressure you to get into a relationship, but when there's fire, they're not going to come with fire extinguishers. So you need to understand singlehood and marriage and all that. It's all about seasons. And society does not seem to understand the fact that life is in seasons. Life is a cycle. We can't all be babies, we can't all be old, we can't all be married, we can't all be single. There are those who are married, they're in their season. There are those who are single, they're in their season of singlehood. You see, actually, in fact, everyone at some point was single. So I don't understand why there's so much I don't know what I can say. Maybe singlehood has been no, relationships have been glorified so much of singlehood, and singles are made to feel like something is wrong with them. Maybe you're just not good enough, maybe no one can handle you, maybe you're too classy, maybe you're not financially stable, so you need to do something, or you're just not beautiful, you know. But all of that combined is wrong, and it will only give you a wrong perspective. It's unfortunate, however, that this wrong perspective actually seems right to so many of us, and that is where the pressure begins to come in. Like, hey, I need to change my body, I need to bleach, I need to, I don't know, you just feel there's something you need to do to make sure you get into a relationship. Now, don't get me wrong, I've said that life is in season, and when a season comes and it passes, it has passed. So you need to understand that when your season comes, you need to jump into it. You need to dive into it. Thank God, because there's so many chances he gives to us. So I'm specifically addressing the single who are not yet in their seasons, because you see, you can be in your season to get into a relationship but you're still single. I am not talking about that category of people. I am talking about those who are rightfully still in their season of singlehood. If you're such a person, do not cave in, because the moment you walk out of your season, what you're going to get is bitterness, pain, and regret. If you love, say you love a mango, but it is not ripe, if you eat it, it's going to be bitter. And if you had waited for it to ripen, it would have been sweet. So life is in season, and you need to understand, even the Bible says that there is a time and a season for all things. So when it's not your season to get into a relationship, and somebody comes and tells you, hey, you need to bring us a man, you need to bring us a lady, just tell them, I am not in my season yet, so just leave me alone. Like, you need to be that way so that you don't cave in. The moment you cave in, the only thing you're going to get are regrets. The Bible says that God makes all things beautiful in their time. That means if you get into a relationship out of your season, out of your time to get into marriage, it's going to be ugly. Yes, I know it can really get ugly, and you don't want to get there. So live in your season. Pray to God to help you know when your season comes, when your time comes, so that you don't miss it out. And before that time comes, there's what you need to be doing, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with us in the next video, about how to prepare yourself as a single person, because you will never be ready until you have prepared. In campus, one of the greatest advices to be given by my dad is, as exams are approaching, the best way to approach them is to prepare, and when they come, they find you ready. So no matter which bomb they throw from whichever angle, you're ready. So that is what you need to do in your singlehood season, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with us in the next season. So the next video in the next video. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and it has given you some security in your singlehood. Don't cave into the pressure. Remember, if you rush in, you will rush out. Don't forget that. You'd rather tread slowly than rushing because someone is giving you the pressure and then only end up, hurting and all that. So let me know your comments down below if you've gone through a similar situation where there's pressure and people are like, hey, you need to get married and all that. Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you like this video, share it as well. If you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. And this is Rozitta Rose channel, where we embody truth. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.